Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Spic and Mick Show. I'm the Spic, and the Mick is not here. He's either in jail or dead. I don't fucking know. But we do have here Dangling Wang.
Yo.
And filling in for the Mick, we got Balls Mahoney.
Absolutely.
And we got our sound engineer, awesome Orpheus.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Orpheus Power Hour, and today with me I have the Spic. And the Spic, we have some rumors today that you're actually not a Spic. Would you like to speak on that?
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
I just wanted to take over the show for a minute.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't work. Yeah, it's okay.
I'm surprised the motherfucker can talk.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here. I'm gonna fucking be here.
Okay, great, cool. So today, what I wanted to talk about was we just got off the Mother's Day thing, and I had a discussion with my wife, and I told her, I was like, to be honest with you, please don't take offense to this, but I think Mother's Day is bullshit. It's a bullshit fucking holiday, just like Valentine's Day, just like goddamn Christmas and
Christmas,
Hanukkah, Happy Thanksgiving Day, all those holidays. All it is just wasting money. It's kind of crazy how on Mother's Day, now I'm talking about one day in the year, if I don't get you a card or something on that day, your ass is so hurt that you won't talk to me. But yet, you forget the rest of the year that I'm, doing shit for you, kissing your ass, coming downstairs in the morning and sticking my finger in your butt and doing all those nice things, like doing the dinner, doing laundry, shit like that, all these wonderful things. But yet, on the one fucking day, you're going to get pissed off if I don't get you a card. Why? I don't understand that. And the lady who created Mother's Day, she hated the industry that took over that day for basically for retail. I mean, now, disagree with me or not, but what are your guys' thoughts on this? I totally think Mother's Day is bullshit.
Well, truth be told, the reason why I hate Mother's Day is because it's like completely fucking one-sided. Like I say, okay, like yeah, you know what? This chick decided to push a fucking 7, 8, 9, sometimes 10-pound human being out of her fucking boner koozie. All right, cool. Yeah, she did that shit. But then Father's Day fucking rolls around and it's like, hey Pops, why don't you go outside and fucking feed everybody? And it's like, hold on, wait a minute, bitch. I gotta pay to take you, your ugly ass mama who I can't fucking stand, who smells like fucking broccoli farts and shit, these damn badass fucking kids, and I gotta pay for that shit. And then when my day fucking rolls around, you mean to tell me I got a
barbecue
meat?
now.
I gotta pay for all of the meat and fucking cook it? The fuck?
Yeah, I don't.
Who does that?
That's the problem that I have. I mean, I don't know what you think, Mahoney.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Yeah,
both the holidays are just, or if you want to call them holidays.
I think they're, yeah.
I think all holidays are fucking made up anyway.
The thing is, to me, now, this is my opinion, that your birthday, and if you haven't killed each other, your fucking anniversary, because that's a feat within itself, if you make it every year to that day, those are the 2 days that I think that really matter. Anniversaries and birthdays. Valentine's Day, you can go fuck yourself with Valentine's Day, because you gotta be kidding me. First off, I gotta fucking make reservations to a restaurant, be in there with 50 million other depressed people that are like, alright, I got you to this cool restaurant, great. Get the fuck out of here. And then on that day, this punk ass restaurant wants to charge us an ass load of money because all your food is made in the shape of a heart. Fuck you. Are you kidding me? Kiss my ass.
My food is made in the shape of a heart. I want it to look like a real fucking heart.
But the thing about it is, like, why? Why are people so caught up in these fucking holidays? Like, you're telling me, like, the rest of the year doesn't count, but the one day, just because they say it's Valentine's Day, oh, my love doesn't mean a lot to you because on that one particular fucking day that a person created, it wasn't like Moses when he went up to the fucking mountain to get these goddamn 10 commandments. It was fucking made by a person that saw a dollar sign like, holy shit, we can make some money here.
I mean, it makes me wonder, like, what the hell was the original person thinking? Because it's like, okay, like, do moms really need any more recognition than they already get? Like I said, man, it's like you already squeezed a person out of your body. So right there, forever, you're always going to be fucking recognized. Like, no matter what, this little fucking person doesn't. This person could be a complete fucking idiot that you squeezed out of you, and it's like, oh man, wow, you got good parents, and it's like, really, this motherfucker's over here eating paint. Like, seriously, like I'm pretty sure all throughout Jeffrey Dahmer's life, his mom got recognition for everything he did until that motherfucker started eating people.
Jeffrey Dahmer was a good man.
Until he started eating people and fucking skulls.
Who says that that's wrong?
Okay, Orpheus.
I'm just kidding. That's fucked
I don't want no problems, Orpheus.
So yeah, I just think like this whole now Christmas. I totally. Christmas is for kids.
You don't like Santa Claus?
No.
Christmas isn't for anybody.
Christmas?
I like presents.
Yeah, we all like presents. I like getting things, but guess what? I can buy these things whenever the fuck I want. I can have Christmas. I can have Christmas every payday.
Yeah, but this gives you a reason.
No, there's no fucking reason. Because you know what happens on Christmas? If you live in the fucking Northeast or somewhere north, it fucking snows. Mm-hmm. You trek outside, you end up getting into a fucking accident because guess what? You spent all your goddamn money buying presents and not putting fucking snow tires on your car. So, yeah, you know what? Fuck Christmas, because Christmas puts you in debt for January. And guess what? When you get your tax money back, you're fucking paying off your credit cards. Because guess what? After Christmas, there's Valentine's Day. Guess what? And then, who knows, there's some motherfucker's birthday, and then one of your stupid motherfucking friends want to get married, and then you gotta buy shit for them, because why? It's because you don't want to look like an asshole. God forbid you send everybody a card with no money in it. They will never remember you, and they will never invite you to shit again.
So I don't send anybody shit. I don't believe in shit. Like, I tell everybody like this, okay, you want to celebrate Christmas?
Oh, I forgot one more thing. New Year's. So guess what? Now you gotta go to Party City to buy all the goddamn things that make noise, that's annoying. That, you know what? If you do that, when I get to the point where I don't want to celebrate anything, it's probably when I'm going to get divorced and be alone. I'm going to call the cops on you on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. I'm going to be the one asshole that puts a complaint in on New Year's Eve. Like,
my neighbors are having fun. Fuck them.
It's 12:01 and they're making noise. Can you come over and stop that?
They're still having fun. Fuck them.
Do you think that New Year's and your birthday should be the same day? Like you survived another year?
I think your birthday is a sort of celebration, yes, because you made it. You're not dead.
When you're closer to death, fuck yeah.
Right?
I just think that, your birthday should be celebrated because that's an achievement within itself. And the other one that I said was your anniversary, because you haven't killed this motherfucker, whether it's your wife, whether it's your boyfriend, whether it's your gay lover, whether it's your she-he, whatever you want to call this fucking thing.
Your blow-up doll or your fleshlight.
Whatever you're married to, whether it's a goddamn sandwich, you made it another year with this bitch, and you didn't kill it, eat it, burn it, cut it up into pieces, and throw it in a blender.
Or flush it.
Why can't you celebrate that? But what's the point with all these fucking holidays? It's almost like, remember wrestling back in the day when they had 4? It was Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and SummerSlam. That was it. Now you got fucking pay-per-views every month.
Pay-per-views every month. You got holidays every couple of fucking weeks. But like, when just to backtrack a little bit, like when you were talking about Christmas, like I don't celebrate Christmas personally, and everybody's like, "Oh my goodness, you're a bad fucking Christian. You're this, you're that, the other." And I'm like, well, all of the traditions that you celebrate fucking come from the Romans, and it was only allowed to be participated in by men. They got together, they would get drunk, eat until they fucking vomited, exchange gifts, and then fuck each other in the ass.
Fuck yeah.
So, it's not really my thing. If I give you a gift, I don't want you putting anything in my butt. I don't want to put anything in your butt.
Well, I'm pretty sure we evolved from that, but I get what you're saying.
That's where a lot of these traditions came from. And then I also tell people, too, if you're a Christian, fucking God probably hates you for celebrating this shit anyway, because any holiday that has pagan traditions, I just don't get down with.
Regardless
I'm not saying I'm religious or anything.
Regardless of how the holiday came up, it's a bullshit holiday. Like Thanksgiving. When your family comes over, that's
I'm thankful when they leave.
Right, but yeah, sometimes. But like, you know, I mean, like, why is it one day? Why, you know, like, they give you all these speeches like, oh, we should be thankful. Bitch, I'm thankful every day I get up. I pray before I go to bed, and I'm like, thank you, God, for giving me another damn day.
See, I like to roll the dice when I don't pray.
Well, you like to live on the edge. But you know what I mean.
Fuck it, Hail
He wakes me up, I'm like, fuck yeah, bro.
What is wrong with you?
I just want to be different and accepted.
You are.
Please accept Orpheus. We already know he's a murderer.
Yeah, man.
Right, please. He
We'll tell
me.
your story one day,
Okay.
but not today.
I want to be here.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
you're done talking. Stop it.
That mustache
Okay.
scares me.
So, I mean, you know, I just think that, you know, like these holidays, they suck. I think they're wallet snatchers.
How do you feel about Easter with the whole Easter rabbit? Like, where the fuck did the Easter rabbit come from?
I don't know how. Easter was, isn't that when Jesus rose from
Right.
He came out, he had the things in his hand, the holes from where the spikes went through when they crucified him.
Correct.
And then he, 3 days, went to hell.
No, he didn't go to hell.
Well, yeah, he did, because like I guess the way the story goes is like Jesus got crucified. He was the sacrificial lamb. He went to hell, paid the price to release all the Christians, all the people who were saved out of hell or purgatory, whatever the hell it is, and then he ascended to heaven and all that stuff in 3 days.
I never heard that portion of the story.
Yeah,
I went to Catholic school.
Yeah, he went down there and paid the price with his blood.
I've never heard it explained like that. That's interesting.
So, and on the third day, he rose and ascended to heaven.
And he got to go be with his daddy again.
But right, where fucking Mahoney says, where the hell did the Easter Bunny come from? How do you
That actually came from.
How do you actually desecrate this supposed holiday with a fucking rabbit?
Well, first off, the fact that Easter Sunday changes every year should let you know that it's bullshit.
I didn't even know. I don't know
it
when.
changes because it's based on like something that has to do with like the Earth's rotation and axis and all.
Oh,
that
come
stuff
on!
and shit.
What? Get
I
the
promise
fuck
you,
out!
He's right.
That's why it's not
He's
the same
right.
Sunday every year.
You're still talking?
I'm sorry.
But that's literally why it's not the same Sunday every year, which already lets you know that this shit is fucking crazy. And then as far as like the rabbit and the eggs and shit like that, that's actually signs of fertility that was borrowed from a completely different fucking religion. So it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, the fuck? So like I said, man, any Christian holiday that has pagan traditions mixed into it, it's like, hey, all of you motherfuckers are ass backwards, fucking confused, listening to a bunch of people who are just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to make money off of these dumb motherfuckers, because most people that are extremely religious are dumb as fuck.
True. The religious zealots or whatever you want to call
The
them.
more religious you are, the
Like
dumber.
I talked to this one lady. She was super religious. I mean, super fucking religious. Where I would sit there and talk to her, and I would get her ideas of like. So when you go to church, what do you do? Like as far as like you give money, and she was like, I give tidings. I was like, okay. Well, how much do you give? 10%. That's what the Bible says. I'm like, are you fucking... I didn't say it like that. I was like, really? In my head, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Well, I don't know where it says 10% because, I mean, if my pastor is driving a fucking Benz and I'm stuck outside and my broke down hoopty,
thing about
somebody
it,
ain't paying 10%.
but the thing about it is, like, they read the Bible verbatim. To me, the Bible is an interpretation of you read it, you get what you get out of it. Like when I go to church, I listen to the guy up front talking, and I take the message that he gives me. I don't get up and go like, hey, hallelujah, and join in the groups and everything, because I don't believe in that shit. And another thing that pisses me off with these motherfuckers is that they say like, well, you know, you need to congregate with it. No, I don't. I don't need to congregate with you people, because guess what? When I hang out with you fucking people, it's boring. Because I have to sit there and mind my manners. You can kiss my dick. Because you know what? I believe in God.
The whole dick.
And he blesses me. I don't have to fucking be...
It almost sounded like he said molestes me.
It
But he
did
said
sound
blesses.
like-
I said bless me.
He said blesses. It was not molestes.
Okay.
I was listening. I was
Okay.
looking at his
All
lips.
right. It
But,
sounded like
about what you're saying, I get...
Stop talking.
I get
Yes,
what you're
sir.
coming from with all of that, but also too, like I tend to tell people when it comes to what's in the Bible. Me personally, I'm like, hey, get the thing the fuck away from me. And people are like, why? Okay, so God came down and He gave His word to whoever. His word is His word. Should not be altered. Should not be filtered. Whatever. Okay, cool. Then you got the King James version. Who the fuck is King James? Why the hell is he important? Why the hell did he get to decide what stays and what goes?
No, it wasn't him. It was actually Constantine who went to the Bible, and they said
that's what I'm saying, King James, but they call it the King James version
because it was a translation.
Right, but stuff was decided to be either left in or taken out.
Now, mind you, this is all our opinions too.
Man shouldn't be
And when we're
decide.
talking about holidays,
Man shouldn't decide who gets to do anything about any of that. So when it comes to that thing right there, I'm just kind of like, okay, well, cool. This is something that some dude was taught by some other dude who's telling you, like, hey, this is what it means. And you can take whatever you want from it. Now, as far as what you were saying about congregating and shit like that.
How the fuck did we get religion? How the fuck did we get into religion?
Because you want to know where it comes from, man. You want to know
No, I really don't.
When it comes from religion and all that stuff, no, it doesn't just come from religion. It comes from parents.
Of
Think
course.
about it. It comes from parents, and then you got all different types of parents. Just like, you know, just to get off topic a little bit. Like, are you guys familiar with the term tiger mom?
No.
hell yeah, I am.
You know, hey, no, we're not talking like cougars and stuff, man. This is a completely different kind of mom. You know,
But they're
it's not
Asians
sexy.
and they're like all about education.
Right, so
They're
like
still hot.
right, so you know, it's a term used for moms who are real strict or demanding, and they push their children to be successful, like no matter what.
So they're just Asian people?
It kind of like the norm. I mean, you could kind of say that, but I had a cousin who was raised by an aunt who was a fucking tiger mom. Like,
Well, I don't know about tiger mom. I know I'm a helicopter dad.
You know, that's another type of term when it comes to parenting. And, you know, everybody has their own approach. But like I was saying, like with my cousin, he had a tiger mom, like for real. His aunt, you know, I love my aunt to death. Bitch was crazy. I'll never forget. We were in 3rd grade, and he came home with his first B, and he ended up in the hospital.
Really?
She beat him to the point where he had an asthma attack for a B, his very first B.
Damn.
I was like, the fuck? And I'm like, hey, you want to go stay with your aunt for the weekend? No.
Never.
Scared of this bitch. Like, she puts kids in the hospital. Like, no. The hell? Now, as far as helicopter parenting, I don't know much about that. As far as I know, you know, just
Really,
from the
bitch?
basic is that
It's
like
helicopter.
You know, just kind of like hovering over is how people
You damn
tend to do it.
right. So, okay, for example, when my boy goes somewhere, I'm close by. I'm close enough to where if a little kid fucks with him and his parents are not around, I'm gonna say something. I might fuck him up.
Now, would you would punch a little kid?
You know what? To be honest with you,
I'm not gonna say I have.
No,
have.
I
Not
will.
gonna lie.
I mush a kid. Like I'll mush. Like I will take my whole hand.
I've literally punched somebody as a child.
Yeah, I got that part. But I take my hand and like I aggressively mush you out the way and say like you need to disappear and get away from my son.
It actually sounds a lot scarier.
It is because like you know what I know maybe I should let him fall a lot more, maybe figure out things on his own. But I get it now. If I see somebody fucking with my kid, I'm gonna fuck you up, man. And and that's not saying anything about who I am or anything like that. It's just a natural. I believe it's a natural thing. If you see your kid getting fucked with, you should murder somebody, or at least fuck them up so bad in front of their kids, like that kid will be like, "Holy shit, he fucking broke my dad's eye socket and kicked one of his nuts till they exploded off." Yeah. I am.
See, now that doesn't sound like it's as bad as the term. Like the term just makes it seem like, oh, you hover over your kid like no matter what. Now I can understand like hovering over your kid if your kid has had some kind of like health issues or something like that. I know people who have been through a number of things with their kids, man. Like kids.
There's nothing wrong with my kid. There's nothing wrong with my kid.
I'm not saying that there's anything wrong.
No,
with
I didn't say you said that. I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know.
All right, you just seem a little aggressive.
I'm not aggressive.
You
I'm just.
tone it down a little bit,
I'm just
man.
saying, man.
Just
You
saying,
know.
don't come across this table, man.
Whoa, just you know.
Won't be done, man. I'm just saying.
This
you know?
is no table
like, I
here.
can understand, like, you know, like somebody wants to hover over their kid if, like, say their kid is like accident prone or their kid has some kind of disease or something like that. You know, that makes sense. But it's like when you do. When you hear the term, you know, helicopter parent, it just makes it seem like, oh wow, like this person is completely overbearing. And speaking of overbearing parents, I mean, who's the number one overbearing parent right now? Everybody's hearing about
Me, LeVar Ball,
Daddy of
my
five.
man, LeVar fucking Ball.
Mahoney. Have you heard of LeVar Ball?
I haven't. I mean, interesting fact though, nowadays, you go up, some kid could kick you directly right in your nuts, but guess what? It's not their kid's fault. It's
All
your
right.
fault.
Yo,
Kids are never wrong nowadays
Fuck
in
that
some
shit.
parents' eyes.
I wish
That's
a
an
kid would
issue
kick
too.
me in my fucking
That is an
palm.
issue.
Oh, absolutely.
Back in the day, you used to get beat up by like the people on the block.
Whole neighborhood.
Yeah, and you know what your parents said? Well, if
You
you got your
probably
ass
deserved
beat,
it.
you probably fucking deserved it.
Well,
You
why did
probably
you
mouthed
disrespect
off.
Miss So and So? Like, really, bitch? Hey, you're my mom.
No, I mean, like, so you have kids, right?
Absolutely. I got two girls.
So let me ask you this: what is your like? How do you go about, like, I guess, monitoring them, or what's like? I already said I'm a helicopter dad. Unfortunately, that sucks, but that's who I am.
It depends on the situation. I'm never hovering over the kids. Never. They do their thing. I let them do their thing, and if they're doing something they shouldn't be doing, I make them aware that, hey, knock that shit the fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, just out of being a good parent.
Right.
If your kid's being a dick, you correct your kid. You don't blame the other kid if you know the other kids.
Right.
So, I mean, they're going to fall. They're going to trip. They're going to get hurt. They're going to fall off trampolines or slides. What are you going to do, I mean, live and let live, I guess.
Put them in a bubble.
Yeah, I mean, you can't put him in a bubble forever.
Well, the thing about it with this motherfucker, I can't put him in a bubble. This dude...
Oh, that's true.
This dude literally will jump off the fucking roof if he could and bounce and probably laugh. And I'm like, are you fucking sick?
That's badass.
Nah,
Balls
see.
to the wall, bro.
Next Steve-O right there.
You know what I'm saying? Evil
Ew.
fucking Knievel.
Steve-O? Really? Of all people?
I was going to go Evil Knievel.
Yeah, Steve-O took a damn beer bong to his asshole. Get out of here, man.
Steve-O was also, like, kind of gay.
You would?
He put a fucking toy car.
I mean, he was also on more drugs than Lindsay Lohan, too.
That is true.
That was
Steve-O?
Ryan Dunn.
Whatever.
The one that died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stuck the car in his
Same
butthole.
difference.
Would you stick the car in your butthole? For, like, a set amount of money? Like, how much would it take?
Well, I'm glad you brought that topic up.
$250.
Maybe.
It's not a bad price.
No, the thing is, what do you mean? Like, do what? Put a car in my butt?
Yeah, put a car in your butt.
Like,
Same principle. Hot Wheels. Obviously not a
Nah,
Power
fuck
Wheels.
that whole
Or
model car.
Matchbox.
a whole what?
Whole model car. Like,
Why do we gotta
talking like the
kill
size
it?
of like King Kong's fist.
Wait, did you have to build this model car before inserting it?
Because it's gonna fall.
We're not
No,
going, we're not
no.
going piece by piece, bro.
Because I'm gonna say it's gonna fall
we're
apart.
going, we're talking like something the size of a sneaker.
I mean,
Like
talking
a child
about-
sneaker.
Are you personally going to build it before inserting it?
No,
into
because
your-
you know
I
what's.
wanna put my
Hold on a minute. Because you know what's gonna happen if you build a model car and you try to shove it in your ass. It's gonna fall apart.
Well, you
Let's
gotta
be
let the
realistic
glue
here. So if you have one of the if you have one of the cars that are like cast iron or stainless steel or whatever, it's gonna be a solid piece. Then you can shove it in your ass. Look,
I'm not
let's
into
just
shoving anything in my ass.
let's just have common sense here. Let's have common sense here. If you glue a fucking piece of plastic, it's gonna fall apart. But if you have a
How much
solid,
pressure you got?
I'm sorry, is your fucking asshole a Lincoln Tunnel where things slide in?
I mean,
Probably
I can
not.
speak on my asshole. I'm asking about your asshole.
Well,
I'm saying, you're the one that's considering putting stuff in your butt, so this
Well,
probably isn't the first
he
time.
brought it up,
And I'm just saying.
and I'm just saying
it
too.
starts somewhere.
Well, hold up, homie. I'm just saying here, since we're on the subject, I'm giving you my fucking opinion.
That's why I'm asking.
And the thing is, if you use common sense, a fucking model car is gonna fall apart when you try to shove it up your asshole. First off, I think your asshole is probably as tight as a goddamn cat's booty. Have you seen a cat's booty? They walk around with their tail up all day long, so you have to see
Their
it.
third eye.
So anyway,
I don't like cats. Evil creatures. They harbor evil spirits.
whatever. I'm saying, if you give me a significant amount of money, and if it's a Matchbox car, I might put it up my ass.
So it's
about
significant
Hot
money to
Wheels?
you.
Define
'Cause
significant.
I have 5 match
Say
cars.
what?
I have 5 Matchbox.
I didn't
cars
say I
in my-
didn't.
in
I
my
didn't
pocket
say.
right
I
now.
didn't say I would
How
do
much
multiple.
money?
I would do one.
Define
For how much?
significant amount of money.
All right, like
I mean,
yo,
are we talking like $1,000?
give me
here?
5,000. I'll put
That
something.
seems a little
For a little
steep
ass
for a
car?
Matchbox.
Not even from $250.
If you
I
filled,
don't know.
look, if
What
you
about
filled a
my phone
Magnum,
for $250?
You want to put your personal thumb in my,
My phone for
asshole?
$250.
No, make it
I'll do it right
500,
now.
dude. If you want,
500?
if you two guys,
500. I want my dick.
that's a big thumb.
you
just
want to, so you want to bang a dude in his butt.
I'm just saying. If you're gonna
No, I'm not
500,
saying.
it should be
All
my
right,
dick.
fine. Let me see 500. You can put it
Yeah,
up in there.
That's fucking crazy.
No, it's not. It's business.
Are we talking about protection here? No protection?
I don't
Anal
need
leads,
that.
no
I don't need that. I'm blessed by God. He has the. He has the. No, he just. I have the condom of the Holy Spirit on me.
Wish that would have stopped me
Christmas.
from my first fucking teen pregnancy, but all right.
What? You have a question?
He said something about Christmas.
Oh, I could have swore you were saying something about Mother's Day.
Well, yeah. Well, we kind of beat that. We kind of beat that horse to
He's just
death.
talking about overbearing parents and then people shoving things in their mouths.
Yeah.
Parenting is a thing. A lot of people do different. What about the bitches with the kids on leashes?
Oh man. So I feel like leashes are definitely for overbearing parents. Just like I will never forget. Like this guy was an overbearing parent, yet like lazy parent. So I'm in the airport. I'm in Texas. I am getting ready to fly to. Actually, no, I'm flying from Florida to Dallas.
Yeah.
So I get to Dallas, and I'm waiting for my connecting flight to McAllen, and I see this guy sitting down, sipping on a fucking latte or some other fucking fruity ass fucking drink. And I see his kid like just playing on the fucking floor, and I'm like, all right, what the fuck is this kid doing? Next thing I know, this kid gets up and tries to haul ass, and the dad like never fucking flinches. And I'm like, yo, like this fucking kid is getting away. Next thing I know, I seen this kid's feet just go out in front of him, and he slams to the fucking floor, and the dad just kind of looks up, and then he goes back to his fucking newspaper and his fucking latte, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I realized the kid was on a fucking leash.
No,
I have never laughed so fucking hard in my life. I was like, damn, that is so fucked up.
Was it one of the leashes that are an attempt to be disguised as a monkey or a princess, or was it just a straight up?
No, it was
leash?
like
It had like a fucking bungee cord body harness.
Like you know those like old school like fucking keychains and shit that had like the little fucking loop that you push out with the little button.
You mean the C hook? The C hook?
Yeah, it had the C hook, and then it had like the little bungee cord attached to it. It was like that. It was like the little fucking springy bungee cord. So like, but like I said, also with this kid just hauling ass. I'm talking like
It's like some white dude came up with mountain climbing gear, and he was like, you know what? I can use this to fucking harness my kid.
I feel like that's a totally white parent thing to do. To be honest.
Oh yeah, I have not seen a Hispanic or a black person fucking put a.
That's because our parents don't care. They're like, hey, you want to fucking run away? Cool. Hey, less money in groceries.
Oh man,
fuck you, bro. Go out there and make it happen.
My dad was like,
Go
you
to
want to
Disney
run away?
World.
He pushed me out the fucking door,
My mom helped me pack a bag.
and then I stood there. Nah, he didn't pack a
And
bag.
gave me
He
bus
just.
fare.
I told him I was like, yo, I'm leaving. He was like, okay, cool, and he pushed me out the door, closed the door, slammed the door. I can hear my mother crying, and he was like, no, fuck him. He wants to leave, let him leave. Pushed me out the door, literally.
Did you hear the locks?
Pushed me out the door. Yes, he locked me out, and I'm sitting there with like my dick in my hand, going like, well, I didn't. I was threatening him, but I guess it didn't work. So I literally was out there for hours, and I started walking because I couldn't get in the house, so I had to walk to my girlfriend's house, and I was like, okay, I guess I won't do that again. But I'm just saying,
So
like,
at least had a
that
girlfriend.
was
I was
that,
a small child.
no, but see, when
She
I was
passed
a
my
no,
little
when I was
backpack.
a small kid, I never thought about running away because I lived in New York, and I was like, nah, I'm not going outside. It's scary out
Yeah,
there.
my hometown's not that big. But like, I like started to pack my little backpack, and like, I shit you know, the first off, anybody ever called me the N-word. She's like, oh, come on, little nigga, I'll help you out. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then pushed me out the door. Was like, hey, you got bus fare? Handed me my little piggy bank and was like, go ahead, figure out which fucking bus you need to take. Shut the door, locked it, heard her put the fucking chain on it, and I was just kind of like, oh wow, really? Like this shit is fucking real. Like what's going on? Like I don't even know where the fuck I need
about
to
to
go.
get real.
And I'm like, I only catch one bus.
So, like, I don't know. I just think that it's crazy how parenting has changed from when we started, from when we were kids until like
I didn't have that fucking leash when I was a kid. My parents did the same thing.
Yeah.
You want to go run? Go ahead.
Yeah, like,
You come find me in the store when you're ready.
or it's like, hey, don't make me come fucking find you. Or something.
Oh, yeah.
Beat that fucking ass.
You knew damn well you didn't want your parents to come
Oh
find
my
you.
Also, like,
God.
do you feel like your parents,
Dude,
fucking-
if I got lost and I got found, I don't know what was worse, being lost and scared or being found and destroyed by my dad with Shrek. He had these fat fucking Frankfurter these I don't know what it was with dads back in the day, but all their fucking
Like
hands.
Kibasi?
No, they were just like these nasty, fucked up, calloused leather. They were like blackjacks, but hands.
God.
And when they hit you, it was like the hand of God, like beat the fuck out of you. Like these things fucking hurt. I don't know. I thought getting stabbed or shot was better than getting a ass whooping from this motherfucker.
Yeah, man, whenever I had a choice.
He used to get so mad at me. Like he worked downtown in New York, and they used to have badges for when you went into the building. These badges were like the thick plastic motherfucking badges that had the big thick magnet.
Yeah.
So when you took it out of your like shirt pocket or your jacket, it would go like this, right? He got so pissed off at me, he hit me on top of the head with the magnet size. I thought I had a fucking concussion.
God damn.
And then this ass clown had the nerve to come up to me, even though I have a bruise on my head. He goes like this, hey, yeah, you know I love you, right? I was like, Mind you, I'm like confused about what's going on. Like, oh, you love me. Okay, I guess it's okay.
Love and fear went hand in hand back in the day.
Man, this motherfucker would come in here saying, you know why I did it to you? Because I love you, and I don't want you to get hurt. I'm like, motherfucker, you hurt me.
You got mad, motherfucker. No, it's not love. You got mad.
You hurt me.
What it is.
So now that I'm adult, I tell that old bitch sometimes, I'm like this, you know, motherfucker, I should hit you. One time I did punch him in his ribs when he reminded me, because we both got drunk. I hit him right in his ribs. Yeah. He was like this, you can't fight me. I was like, all right, throw something. He threw, and I went like, boom, and he's like, oh, you motherfucker, I think you broke my rib. I was like, that's right.
Yeah, my dad and I can't fight. He realized I was stronger than him at 16.
It's my strong hand.
Yeah, my dad realized I was stronger than him at 16, and he tried to choke me out, punched him, and then he looked me in the eyes and told me if I ever fucking hit him again, he would shoot me. My dad used to sell drugs, so you know, and I hear the stories all the time, and people told me he don't miss. So
all right, well,
yeah,
I guess
that, you know. And
I guess we're good.
Like when he looked me in the eyes, like he didn't blink, and nothing. He was like, "Yo, motherfucker, I don't miss." And I was like, "All right, cool."
Speaking of dads,
we gotta talk about LeVar Ball.
Remember,
we have to.
You took the fucking wind out of my sail, asshole.
I'm sorry,
listen, man. Look, I got this.
Dad of the year, bro.
I got this. So LeVar Ball. You know, there's a lot of people talking about him, how he's, you know, they basically he's like an asshole when he talks. But I started watching YouTube videos, and I just started doing more and more like reading and watching videos of this guy. To be honest with you, my whole opinion on this dude has changed. He's got a brand called Big Baller Brand that he created himself. Nike doesn't own it. Reebok doesn't own it. Adidas doesn't own it. Nothing.
Under
Armour. None of those people own it. He made a very good point. LeBron James has the King emblem. Kobe Bryant has the Black Mamba emblem, right?
Jordan has the jump.
Jordan has the Jordan emblem, but it's a subsidiary under Nike. They can't take that with them. They get paid off of that, but they can't take it with them. Big Baller, what is it? Big Baller
Brand.
Big Baller Brand. He can take that shit. He can take that shit to hell, heaven, and the South Pole. He can take it anywhere he wants, go any direction he wants. And he's doing it. The 3 Bs are for his 3 sons, the Ball brothers. He's doing all of this for his family. How he's going about it, yeah, I got a little bit of an issue with it because he's setting his kid up. He's putting a target on his kid.
All of them.
All of them. Saying, like, you know...
Because you got to remember, LaMelo was the one that put up, what, like, damn near
99 points. 98 points or 99 points in a game. High school.
I think it was 92.
Whatever. An ungodly amount of points.
You know what happened
in a high school basketball game.
You know what happened the game after that, though?
What happened?
Fucking put up shit. Like, he stank up the fucking gym. Him and LiAngelo.
Yeah.
Barely fucking showed up.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I feel like as a parent, you got to be behind your kid 100%. Because who's going to be their biggest fan no matter what? Cool, I get that. But like, he's looking for a partnership with these big companies, and it's like, yo, we have these partnerships with these other athletes because they've proven themselves. Like when LeBron first came out, LeBron didn't have the King emblem. It was just like, all right, hey, here's the Nike Zoom Soldier. Here's your swoosh mark. Here's your ugly ass sneaker that looks like a boot. Fucking do something, kid. And then all of a sudden, here it is. You have this dude who's been in the league all of these years, who's 30. He's been in like 7 NBA finals or whatever the hell the number is. Won 3 fucking championships by the age of 31 and all this other shit. And it's like, hey, here's the King emblem with the lion and all this other shit.
And all that shit.
Here's Kobe with his 6 championships and he's got the fucking Mamba shield. Here's Jordan with the Jumpman logo and all of that. But it's like, yo, what the fuck has your son done other than play 1 year of college and not even make it to the fucking Final Four?
Here's the thing.
Fuck that goofy looking ass motherfucker and his stupid ass haircut.
Here's the thing. What's that?
He's still in college, right?
Yeah.
No, he's out of college now.
The season's over.
He did 1 year. He's a one and done player. That's
one and done. Okay.
But here's another tidbit. When What's the oldest one name? The one that's out of college.
The
right
one
now?
is Lonzo. Lonzo's the one who's projected to be like top 3 or 5.
Lonzo, when he got out of high school and was recruited by UCLA, UCLA was not a very good team. When he got to UCLA is when they started making noise. Now,
hold on, correction. Russell Westbrook also went to UCLA. UCLA made noise and Russell Westbrook played.
Correct.
Just want to say that. And, even though he's out of the playoffs right now, Russell Westbrook was probably one of the best players to play at UCLA.
Oh, I don't agree. I don't disagree with you. But you got Lou Alcindor. You got to remember all those other people, too.
True.
I'm just saying Lou Alcindor because that's like one of the biggest, you know what I mean?
The biggest.
Yeah. So,
for those of you who don't know, Lou Alcindor is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Correct. Yeah, before he became Nation of whatever. Anyway, fuck him. Right. So, Lonzo, UCLA was nothing. Like, they were going through a bad run. He comes as a freshman, and now they become relevant with him there.
Yeah.
Even though he hasn't made it to the NBA, even though he has a shoe that his dad created for him, it's all about the numbers. He did help the team. He is an unselfish player. And whenever he's talked to, whenever he's interviewed, they ask him about his dad because that's all they talk about. He says the right thing. Oh, yeah. He says, like, it's my dad. He's been like that all my life. I can't speak for him. He speaks for himself.
Now, do you think that that's smart on his part, or do you think
that is so into, like, no? That is like, very smart.
It's like the more his dad says some outrageous ass shit, it's like, all right, hey, like, look, we're gonna keep talking about you, but you're more of a byline. Like, think about it like that. The talent in this case is a byline. The guy who's actually doing the work is a byline. That is the part that's like fucking crazy to me because it's like, here it is, you trying to be the next motherfucking Joe Jackson.
Really, Joe Jackson?
Yeah, I'm calling him Joe motherfucking. He Joe Jackson 2.0. Joe Jackson. Think about it. All of his kids were performers. All of them. How many of his kids fucking failed? He only had one that fucking made it. He had one. And now this guy's doing it with less kids. Because I mean, think about it. Joe started with 5. He started with 5 kids that did it. He had at least 3 daughters. So Joe had 8 kids to try to make famous.
Right.
This motherfucker's doing it with 3. Yeah. I don't think the odds are in his fucking favor. Like, in all honesty, I think out of the 3 kids, only one of them is going to make it big. Because, I mean, hell, Jordan had 2 sons who played basketball. Anybody know their names?
Nope. That's absolutely.
Exactly. Nobody remembers Marcus. Nobody remembers the other motherfucker who forced his team to fucking wear Jordans because he wasn't digging the Nike contract. He only wanted to wear his daddy's fucking shoes. And that motherfucker was garbage. He was fucking garbage. I'm fucking fat and slow, and I'd have taken him.
So here's the thing. The way Lonzo handles himself in the media,
smart.
He's very smart. You can teach that, but it seems natural. He's very like I've seen him on ESPN First Take with that motherfucker Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, fuck that loudmouth, trout mouth ass motherfucker.
Cool. I seen him. He handles himself very well, very professional, very respectful. And then you have the fucking polar opposite. His dad, loudmouth, annoying motherfucker. That he's the type of guy that when I play on the basketball court, there's always that one loudmouth motherfucker. He's okay, but he's not great. But his fucking mouth makes him seem like he's goddamn gift to basketball. And the thing about it, what I see, why my opinion is changing about this whole ball thing is because like he's a dad that's doing all of this. He realizes what he has, and all he wants to do is capitalize on his kids to help his kids down the road. And you know what? I respect that. He's doing what any dad would do that is in like a business. He sees an opportunity not only to help him individually, but he's definitely doing it for his son.
Yeah, he set all of the brothers up, man. Like,
right.
All
So, but the thing to say, like, he's not going to be shit in the NBA, I really, truly think if you can have any talent out of all the talent, shooting, defense, if you, as an unselfish player like he is, how he has unbelievable court vision.
Oh, yeah, his basketball IQ is through the roof.
His game can translate to any fucking style, whether it's the triangle offense, whether it's that John Popovich bullshit offense.
But remember what happened, though, man, when he met up against a team that had pretty good defense. Yeah. He was pretty much a fucking no-show. What I feel like is going to happen is like, okay, hey, Lonzo is the one that's going to put the Ball brothers on the map. It's going to be LiAngelo that's going to be the moneymaker.
You think so?
Yo, you heard it here first. LiAngelo is bigger, stronger, faster. He's a post player. LiAngelo's going to be the one that makes the money. LaMelo, fuck that dude in his weird ass fucking hair. He think he's fucking Steph Curry 2.0. We already got Steph Curry 2.0. That's Seth Curry, and he ain't fucking shit. Everybody thought Seth Curry was going to be better than Steph. No, it's going to be LiAngelo Ball. He's going to be the one to do it. And you know what? The kid is smart. He's not going against his dad. His dad is keeping him relevant, even though he is not the number one player. Think about it like this: the guy who's touted to go number one. What is his name? What is the guy's name who's touted to go number one? Does anybody know? Nobody knows.
I looked it up, but I can't remember.
Exactly, because whose name do you remember? Lonzo Ball. It's like this: Usain Bolt. Who came in second place after Usain Bolt and then in the Olympic races?
Nobody cares.
Exactly. Nobody remembers number two. So it's like, even if Lonzo Ball goes number two, I promise you, nobody's gonna remember the guy who fucking goes first, because everybody's been hearing about Lonzo fucking Ball.
That is
LeVar
true.
is a smart man. He's doing what any dad should fucking do for his kid. Hell, even if my kid was the worst fucking player in the country, I'm gonna tell you, nah, man, fuck you, fuck your kid. Your kid can't beat my kid. But I wouldn't say my kid don't need help from Kobe. I feel like LeVar went a little too far with that one. Like, oh, Kobe want to mentor my kid? I'm like, you know what? Kobe saw something special in my kid. My kid is going to be the fucking best. That's why Kobe wants to work with him. I'd have played that shit to my advantage.
Yeah, and you know what?
He's a little too arrogant, and I feel like he's going to put a target on his kid's back. He's going to make it so that his kid has to live up to his name.
It's not even that. His kid already has a target.
Oh, yeah.
His kid is public enemy number one.
Think about it. He's a point guard coming into the NBA, so he's got to compete with Kyrie, John Wall. Like, first off, them two names right there. Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Who's a converted shooting guard. Like,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. A lot of those NBA players, those superstars, they're pretty smart. A lot of them are. I know when they go and meet this kid, I know that they're gonna be like, we know it's your dad and everything. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be, you know, I don't think it's gonna be like that terrible. Well, so this was a good talk. I appreciate all the listeners and everything, and I appreciate my people that are on here. Appreciate Orpheus for being an awesome sound guy, sound engineer, and also speaking.
I know it's the first time, but do apologize to the people out there that aren't sports fans, or especially basketball. That was a little rough for me to hear because I only watch football. But for those of you that are basketball fans, you know, thank you for listening. But I know I went down the basketball rabbit hole pretty quick. But you just got to understand these guys love sports, and we'll eventually get off, you know, the sports thing.
Maybe.
But, yeah, because it went from Mother's Day to sports. You know, Mother's Day to basketball, you know. But we appreciate all you people out there in radio land listening, and hope you tune in for, you know, the next however many episodes we are available to have, and we appreciate you. Thank you.
Very well said. Thank you. Another thing is that we really hope that you people can at least drop us a comment, whether you say we suck or you love the show or you have any topics. Please, please, please leave comments or likes just to let us know what we can do better, or if we're doing something that's great, just say like, hey, keep it going. But you know, like I said, I like to thank the Dangling Wang.
Hell yeah.
And fucking Balls Mahoney for being on and filling in. He's doing a good job.
Always here.
Yeah. And for me, the Spic, and hopefully the Mick, whatever either he's dead or in jail or
free to Mick.
Yeah, free Mick. I'd like to thank you, and we'll see you next time. All right. Have a great day. Bye.